Hello and welcome to my channel where we may be dazed, but we are not confused. This is going to be a castle in the sky reading for the sign of Libra. So the purpose of this reading is to take a look at a dream or vision that you had for yourself that may have been very difficult to attain. Perhaps you had people tell you that it was something that was not likely to unfold for you. And we want to take a look at why it is that you may have struggled to make that your reality or a part of your reality. And we'll take a look at some advice about what you can do to help align yourself with that energy. Okay, so taking a look at the Rider-Waite Tarot, it looks as if what you were hoping, what your dream was that you wanted to try to take your power back to get some balance in a group situation. So I'm picking up that these could be people that are very close to you. It could be family members. It could be in a work situation. Whomever this group is, these people have an impact on you directly because they have either an opinion or some amount of power over something that you do. This could even be an institution that you're a part of, and the people there have a specific desire or will for how things are to go, and you kind of feel like the odd person out because you're not quite in alignment with them, but it's like you have to keep an eye open because you're not able to assert yourself enough to do something that you think would be fair for you or that you feel would be beneficial for you as well. And because of that, you wanted to try to get some type of balance in the situation because it wasn't there. I feel like you wanted this to be external, but also because it would help you to feel more internally in alignment with what's best for you if you were able to do this thing. I feel like your emotions could have also been kind of being rocked back and forth with this. Maybe it was stressful. Maybe it was causing you to experience some confusion about what your own personal guidance would be for yourself because of all of this outside, not so much interference, but just input that was really making it difficult for you to be clear about who you were, how you wanted to show up, and what you wanted to do. So your dream was to take your power back in this situation and to be in a state of being balanced within yourself, even in the midst of a group such as this. Now, the reason that you were not able to do this, or it became very difficult for you to do this, is because, and I'm looking at the Wisdom Oracle, and this is the tribe. It's upside down, reversed. This is because you were trying to make yourself small to fit in with a group that did not align with your values, your beliefs, your principles. And because you felt like you had to kind of contribute to the whole or be a team player, you really just kind of sat down and were quiet, and didn't say anything because you didn't want to rock the boat. I feel like this hindered you from attaining your goal of trying to maybe assert some of your power in the form of speaking your mind or trying to give your thoughts about what you wanted to do moving forward in whatever situation this was, okay? So let's take a look at some of the advice cards for what you can do to try to help yourself to make this happen for you. So the first card I have here is I am connected. And it says, I was born to place my hands and feet into the soil. Connected, I share this garden together with all of life, tending to it and nurturing its growth. So I feel like this soil that you're supposed to place your hands into is the soil within your own garden of yourself. And I feel as if you are wanting and needing to connect with yourself and allow yourself to plant the seeds and grow what it is that you want to express to the world. And on a microcosm, it's within this group situation. And this is your birthright. So this is the garden of who you are and what your opinions are, what your beliefs are, your individuality, and standing out from the crowd and allowing that to be viewed, digested, processed, and incorporated into the whole of what's happening. The next card I have is the parrot. So when I see this, the first thing I think is like, other than Polly want a cracker, I'm hearing repetition, repeating back what others say, not being able to speak your own mind, but needing to just repeat what others are saying in order to fit into the group. All right. You know, with Polly want a cracker, because that came out, I'm thinking of like, you know, if this is a work situation, it would be like showing up to a meeting and not sharing your ideas, but like getting everybody's snacks, or doing coffee runs, or trying to make sure that all of these other, you know, needs, these material needs are met in service to the others, to try to be of service and to contribute in some way. And it's like, this would be a good thing because that's definitely needed. And it is a sign of, you know, just trying to be a team player to do something like that. But it's also kind of a way of kind of subverting yourself and saying, you know, I don't feel comfortable sharing, so I'll just do these things. And so you're kind of low-key sabotaging yourself by, you know, making yourself small in the form of like the drink runner, or, you know, you're going to get all the pens for everybody and things like that, instead of stepping out of your comfort zone and sharing. And then you know, you challenge yourself to do that, as opposed to saying, oh, it's okay, I participated by doing this other thing. All right. So this is saying to let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you really are. So if you have a sense of feeling that people will judge you, or they won't like who you are, or you're not going to fit into the mold, this is a sign that's saying that it's time to stand up and be who you are and let the chips fall where they may. Because I'm really picking up strongly that with your desire that you had originally, it's to get some balance. Because even though you are making yourself small and fitting into a situation or a system, you don't feel balanced. You don't feel good about it. There may have even been some confusion about it, and just you're very unsettled. And so this is about balancing yourself and getting you to a place of being peaceful and feeling as if you are balanced and well incorporated into the environment around you. So the next card that we have is in the flow. And this is everything is smooth sailing. So I feel like this is saying that, you know, it's important to just kind of go with the flow. So if you are internally feeling as if you're being urged to, you know, speak up more, or maybe even develop some boundaries, if you feel like you didn't have them, then it's best to kind of do that. And if you do that, even though it's uncomfortable, this will get you to where it is that you need to go without you having to worry so much about, you know, am I saying the right thing? Am I wearing the right colors today? You know, did I speak to this person? Did I, you know, give this person this? Did I step on this person's toes? You won't have to micromanage and second guess and ruminate over every single thing you do if you just go with the flow of being true to yourself, and everything else will work itself out in the best way that is possible for what you need in this situation. Okay. The next card I have is successful funding. All right. It says your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning into it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. So if this is about speaking up about an idea that you have and being concerned that you'll get the funding for it, this is a sign that what it is that you have that you feel like you need to speak up about is worth it, and that it is going to be supported if you put it out there. It's like you have to allow the thing to come into the light. You have to allow it to be birthed. You have to allow it to grow in your garden. You know, all of these analogies to basically say that you need to speak up and say what you are, or express what it is that you are wanting to express to this group about this idea or this direction that you think you should go in. And I feel like the more you hold on to this, the more uncomfortable you may feel, because you're not relieving the pressure of getting it off of your chest, okay? And allowing it to get some fresh air, all right? So the last card I have for you is Forever Present. And I feel like that's just speaking to like being present also in yourself in the moment. So in these, like, you know, we have these moments throughout our day and throughout our week and our months and our year where we can show up. We're given a chance to kind of maybe be put on the spot, and we can show up, or we cannot show up. But I feel as if what you are being asked to do is to try to always be present, like in every moment. Like, it's not just that big moment where you have like the light shining on you and it's kind of like, you know, sweaty palms, kind of stressed, you know, anxiety because I'm on the spot and I need to speak. But it's to shift your perspective from only allowing yourself to be present and seen and heard and making an impact in those big moments where it's like, you know, you're making a pitch in something, or you're presenting to a group, or you're speaking up to your family about something, or groups of friends. On every one of these small moments, even when you're by yourself, where you are present and you're showing up within yourself, showing up for yourself, true to yourself, in the flow and connected with who you are and how you want to show up in that moment, how you want to be in that moment, and how you want to see things going forward for your life, because that will help you to feel more balanced and kind of peaceful within. All right. So let's see what it says in the book with this card, okay? It says, "Let us know peace. For as long as the moon shall rise, for as long as the rivers shall flow, for as long as the sun shall shine, for as long as the grass shall grow, let us know peace." The Cheyenne prayer for peace. Peace is not the absence of war or a momentary relief from suffering. It is eternal. Once, long ago, humanity knew peace, and to peace we shall all return. You can know peace now. It is right here. Embrace it. Deep reflection, remembrance, and gratitude, both negative and positive experience, provides valuable teachings. Don't miss the lesson. You are free to choose differently. Safe, soothing, restorative solitude. I call in my pain, my anguish, and my fears. I call in my joy, my gratitude, and my hope. I am safe to express every part of me. I call on the unsung songs and the unspent tears. Come forward now, be realized, and be free. All right, Libra, that is what I have for you on your reading for the Castle in the Sky. I hope that it was helpful and that it allows you to get some insight about what you can do to help yourself align with making this dream come true. So, until the next video, thank you for joining on my channel where we may be dazed but not confused, and see you next time.